Welcome guys to our first Descendant video. Currently, today we'll be talking about some tips that will help you out with the early game as you progress the game towards reaching the hard mode. Best tip I would say is to take it slow. You will get there eventually. But the other thing is, it's not that to take it very slow because you gotta go run into it or anything like that. But slowly and surely you'll be unlocking all the map, all parts of the map as you progress. You will start running on it, do all the missions. As you continue doing missions, you will progress good enough that it will run to you to be able to get bunny. Once you get bunny, there are two options you can get. I was able to get bunny, and then I got myself BS. Um, this was my main starter card. You do get the option of getting Eject. Eject over here is very good all-round character on the defense side. So if you like tanking on the game, you'll be fine with that. So while you're doing tanking on the game, he's gonna be very helpful. Lepic is gonna be a very well-rounded character. So it's like an all-balanced character, and then you get Viesa. Viesa is kind of like a little speedy, almost a bunny, but she will carry you through the game. You will be able to run through all of these. There will be a certain point where you will be tasked to get bunny. It's like the first few missions of it, so you should be able to get it not too long. Once you get here, there be not to worry about our leveling. See how it's here? I have bunny at level 40. It is the character level that as you progress through the game, it will be going higher and higher. So the reason why not to worry about it is because mostly when you go to the moniker here and then you're gonna go, you tend to rank up the character. You will be ranking up the character. Once you rank up the character, the way to rank it up is you go to the additional moniker settings, and then you will say here says max capacity. You see here I have plus 20 because I use an energy activator. When you use an energy activator, we'll pop up the capacity to 80. So like her, she doesn't have it. So let's see. Let me preset here on Viesa. Viesa, I haven't upgraded her because I haven't reached her to the level I wanted. So once you hit level 40, you'll be able to do a max capacity up. You see here insufficient required item, meaning I need to have the energy activated to get it. See here, my vessel will go from 47 module capacity to 67. That will require an energy activator. Energy activator, you won't get it until you're almost close to their end game. Basically, almost to hard mode. So don't worry about it too much. If you rush this and level up these characters, you will be stuck with how they are. Probably because once you finish the hard mode, you may be able to just straight up level them up. Unless you got the money to buy it, you can buy it. Wouldn't recommend it just because the game will be more lackluster as you continue. Not lackluster. I wouldn't recommend it just because the game will feel like quite boring as you go through it. So as you progress through the story, you will be able to do this wall interaction battle. This is gonna be like your level cap until you be defeated. You will go and be able to reach to 20. So you will be doing the stunning beauty. If you defeat her, you will go to your levels will be going up and so on and so on. So the ones I will say that will hard stop you will be the Debrite, the War, and Pyromac. So both three of them will kind of like test your weapon damage or your descendant damage. Your damage depends on what module code you put on it. Like currently here I have my Thunder Cage. Having fully upgraded, my rolls may be not as good as I think it will be. And I only was able to craft one at the moment. Here on the top here, I'll be messing around in it to check which will fit more. So here I was just messing around with it, and then here as I was testing it up, I did a more towards upgrade to the rifle only reinforcement, which gives you fire attack of 22. As you progress through the game, if you get this weapon they will give it to you for free as you progress the game. This weapon they will give it to free as you progress the game. They will give you a quest which will give you where to find it, where to farm it, and get it. It's very soon. So once you get Bonnie, the next thing they do, they give you to go this. Make sure you do it. That way you have this weapon. This weapon's amazing. They will carry you all the way to the end game, towards the end game. And then what I'll recommend as you go through it is make sure you upgrade rifle or the mobs you'll be using. Don't over upgrade anything just yet. Reason would be is that as you progress through the game, you will be getting more magical or better magical. Just don't. There's one way if you feel like you don't know what to put on there, just put the recommended, quit the recommended molecule, and it will just put you these ones, which it is good or not. So it kind of puts the one I have. This is what I'm be working towards. So that's why it will say here, recommended molecule combined with tonic based on 110% of the self intersection. So it would be like, okay, this is what everybody else is using, which you can use in these. Slowly and surely your DPS will be going up. If you're feeling like you're dying too much, see how I have my health over 1,400, which it's pretty good, not too bad. And my defense, I will recommend as you go progress to the game, put on it will be increase HP and increase defense. So I just see it's 1400. While I go to my bunny preset here, she's over 3k. So I was slowly and surely being upgrading her. I got my HP going, raising it up more, also boosting defense. And then as I progress, I can send a Morico socket. You see how this one has the little C? That will be a cerulean mean, so like the pocket socket. As you progress to it, it will give you an assignment where I can put it. So I can put it there and place it there, and it will not almost, it will kind of half of it, the molecule capacity, but you will need a crystallization catalyst, which is not hard to get, but you have to grind it. And then best bet to grind is to be towards the end game, unless you want to purchase it. Best bet I can say to win this motor capacity app is to put energy activator, and if not, to get one of these monocle, like the one that has a little yellow thing there, like the dual claw, the tonfa, the short sword. There's one here. You go. Run this in maneuver. So you see how it is orange. So equip those, and it will raise the capacity. You see there where it says underneath the enhancement level, max capacity up 10. They will give you 10. So it will give you more capacity to raise it up. So let's equip our very new Descendant we got, like Bobby. We got Bobby here, and she has a 46 capacity molecule. And so I'll probably put what is recommended. This is what they're gonna ask. Put it. Oh, I got this recently, so it will go up there. And you see how here in the bottom it's gonna put my second punch. Okay. So we're gonna put it. It's gonna get 46. We're gonna say yes. Okay. It's all full up. But what will happen if I were to change it up? All right. So we're gonna put not the short shot because of the max capacity. We're gonna try to put this one and put it there. Boom. Now I have 54. So I got almost 10 more sockets to put it. If I put this long sword, I'll put it 56. So I have 10 more sockets to put. I can mix and match anything I want. I do put a recommended one, and then as you can see, it gave me increasing HP, nimble fingers, skill inspection, and then skill extension. Just basically what she's been running. What I put again, it will erase that one there. Best bet is I would like to. That depends on which one you use and then which one you get. Um, we can get like strong mentality, lower it very well. Like boom, there you go. So she has a strong. Her skill goes down. Now her HP, you see, she's level 1, and our HP is almost 3k. Reason why is because we have our increased XP. You can see here when we press when we press our go more info, see more info to our descendants and our power of firearm attack. See our HP is 2k. So when you start crafting new characters, you won't have to worry about it too much if you're like level 1. Reason is because if you upgrade those ones as you start going through the campaign, it will give you can use it to any characters. You don't have to like specifically put it for a character, Bonnie, Bobby, VS, whichever you got. You can move it around. Here in the, let me get to the point here. You will be able to upgrade not just this but also weapons and the reactor. You just gotta go to this workbench here. You see how it says weapon level transmission. You will go ahead and it kind of tells you what to do. So if I have this level 1 weapon here, I can pick in either one of these, like this Greg Reserver. If I click it, it's gonna increase it from level 1 to level 100. I need to use a precision phase exchanger, which will increase my DPS for this to 9,000 or 94,000, and then we have explosive attack. But I wouldn't recommend this too much. Not to worry about it. Like if you're level 40, not to worry about it. I would mostly get it for the thunder cage. If you got the thunder cage, you got a better weapon. Maybe you got a level 5, and then as you progress through the game, you're now level 40, and then you get in 40 weapons, level 40 weapon. Just click this, or you can go ahead and level transmits here. The only downside I will say is that if you do so, you will require multiple precision phase exchanger, and they're not too hard to get, but you will have to like craft it, and that liquid metal research material can run out quickly if you keep using that. So best way to progress the game, just equip whichever high level weapon you have. And then the same for external component, whichever it is green that going up, just use it. Mostly on the boss battles, the hardest part will be your damage dealing, and then just make sure you're not dying. For these ones here on the point session battle, this is our boss battle. So if I were to, since I have a level 1, let's do a stunning beauty. So she is a non attribute character. So if she was to be like a toxic character, this stunning beauty will be weak to against it. And if you have the Lepix, like the fire character, if you use your skill for the fire, it will be strong, quite strong against it, but not that strong. Like Bonnie, if you get Bonnie and try to use it here, she won't be doing that much damage with electric damage. So as such, you will need your weapons to be doing high damage. And then that is for all for this video. If you have any question, comment it down there below, and just enjoy the game. Play it, take it slowly. Once you enter the end game, you have all of this unlocked. You'll be able to do our normal battles to hard battles, and then you can start grinding this. You see how it will give you increased different rewards. Take it slow, go through it all. If you're stuck in any boss battle, just try to find someone who is able to carry you from that boss battle, and then you will be able to get it more better equipment as you progress. Like right here for the one, it says level 64, so it will be dropping you between the 64-70 range. So I was getting like 68 or so. So It's not too bad. It's not too bad. But go for it, find it, and then enjoy it. Enjoy the game. Don't skip any of the cinematic. I recommend not to skip any of the cinematic, but the talking one you can kind of skip it if you want. That depends on you how fast you want to go. Once you reach the end game, it's just mostly all grinding. Try to reach whichever descending you want as you progress.
What do you get when you mix water?
Any of these things, and then you'll go to like the ultimate VSA if you got a VSA, ultimate epic, ultimate eject, and ultimate bending. Just depends on what you get. So just enjoy the game, play it, and I will see you around.